Hello and welcome to turn 11 of the Angmar campaign. And where we left off, we'd fought a battle and taken Novsha Raglor from the northern Dunedain. And we were moving possibly onto Ost-Sul. And in fact, I think I'm going to take Lord Skuld and his units in that direction in a moment.
Your orders, my lord.
Let's get all of these guys together.
Your will, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
With honor,
I think start sending them towards
I
Halbarad.
respect you, my enemy.
Now
orders, my
Drangu
lord.
could take Athelin, but I think he might be better served sort of maybe heading back to meet
Yes,
up
my
with
lord.
Lord Skuld.
Your
actually.
orders, my lord.
So you know what, we're going to meet up
combining
into
force.
one
Yes,
big
my lord.
force over there, and
Yes.
then I think we're going to take
As
the
you
Wraith
command.
of Cardalin
Yes,
down towards Osul
we shall
to see
slaughter
whether
them,
or
my
not
lord.
he can
Approaching.
take that out from
quietly.
under them. And by the looks of it, he probably
Approaching
can. There
Come
doesn't
and
look like
get
there's
me,
that many units
An
in the
order.
general vicinity, and his units definitely will outclass them. So that's the hope at
My
least. And then we can bring our
March to
reinforcements over
exhaustion,
to
continuing.
meet up
Your
with Lord
orders, my
Skuld
lord.
and get ready to move onto the northern Dunedain. And I think we're at an end turn, so I will see you on the next turn.
Your orders.
Oh no, got to move this guy around.
Yes. Tomorrow's journey
yeah, we'll
planned
see you
out.
on the next turn. Turn 12. Hopefully Halbarad will come in this direction. And welcome to turn 12. Imladris is besieged apparently, so that must be the goblins that are doing that. Let's move this guy around
Yes, my lord.
because we
Without
greatly
question.
want him to reach, I think it's called Yulstone or whatever the hell the province is around here.
Your
Now,
will, my lord.
there is
Yes.
an army, yes.
It will be an honor
Oh, and it's a
defeating
decent
you.
army. Fair amount to be worried about there, actually. We might need to link up our forces somewhat.
Yes,
Now-
my lord.
Maybe we should just keep one large army together.
With honor, we shall. My lord. Yes, we can go no further. An order. Move.
Yeah, the only reason why I want to keep these units together is because we don't want to lose our army. And to be honest,
Your orders, my lord.
these
Your
units,
will,
like,
yes.
together might be enough to do a lot of damage towards this stack and probably this stack. And then maybe we can move up towards Dead Man's Dyke as well, which would be very positive. But we're at another end turn. I'll end it here and then rejoin you on the next one. So on the end turn, we were offered trade rights from Dale. Now I'm going to try and extort some money out of them for the privilege.
I must say. Very well. What
just
else
trade
do you
then.
have to suggest? This isn't
Oh,
going
no,
to. This
they've changed
meeting
their
was
minds.
disappointing.
And welcome back. Now, we have got a public, we have got someone that might want to join the family. I mean, I'll take an extra unit, because that's what that effectively works out to be.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
Now, that army
Approaching quietly.
looks like, yeah, they have
Approaching
disappeared off.
quietly.
Be gone.
But they look like they've dropped off maybe a couple of units there, which is
An order.
interesting, to be honest.
Yes. Order. Merging armies, my lord.
Let's see if we can't
We shall
catch them
slaughter
out,
them, my lord.
actually.
Moving to
Because
crush
if we
the
do
enemy.
get attacked in the north, we can probably, be under siege for a couple of turns if needed. And in fact,
Yes,
you know what?
my
We're
lord.
going to move him
We
down
can go no further,
and
my
then
Your
send
orders, my
you
lord.
up. Because they can take
Yes, my
one turn
lord.
of, not being managed. And
Yes.
then Hoonvorn can move up and try and take out this little
I
army
will
under
only
Captain
address you in battle.
Curaven. And I think I'll see you on the next turn. As I say, these turns are going quick and mighty fast. Now, just before I end the turn, I did forget
Yes, my
to
lord.
speak to
What is it you wish
Anduin
to discuss?
and get some trade rights.
It's good to see we could reach an. There is something
Let's
else
see
you
if
wish
we
to
can
propose.
buy or get them to buy a little bit of map info.
This proposal is another proposition for us, then?
because we want to sell them some shit.
I'm afraid,
Interested. But that, I imagine, it caused the mission to fail anyway.
Your orders.
Oh, that is disappointing. Oh well. Right, see you on the next turn. That was a little bit of a... Oh no, it's come through on this turn. Okay, well this is turn 14. I must have, I guess hitting the reload button didn't work. Now, let's try and identify where this army is.
Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly.
They don't really seem to be anywhere. Now, I think knocking on the door of the Dunedain stronghold over here is probably our best move. So let's get all of our forces together and go and knock down their town.
My lord.
And just keep an eye on everything else. Now, you can head into the town. Good, you've got it set to low tax rate. And then we're getting free upkeep for Mordholt the Hillman. And we're really hoping that our army under this Cardolan Wraith does a good enough job. So let's end the turn here. I'll see you on the next one. And welcome back. Now, we have been given a mission to go speak to the elves. And I think, to be honest, that's an easy bit of money if we do that.
I shall continue tomorrow.
We have a very large population, actually. Kind of shockingly. Now, I see that Captain Eldacar has sort of turned up here and arrived. Now, the question is, do I want to waste time attacking this guy? Or do we want to just go straight for the fortress over there? I mean, I don't think it would really lose us that much to take out this army. Because they've got a few decent units in there. Or should we just go for it? Let's try and draw in as many units as we can.
Moving to crush the enemy.
Let's go for the stronghold.
We go no further today.
Fornost Arraign. And I think I will call it another turn there. And welcome back to turn 16.
My lord.
Now let's just use our spy to have a little look at the situation. So, yeah, they've got a few little units here and there. Our army under
As you command.
Ooh.
Finish them!
Well, there we go.
Let us settle matters on the field of battle.
Our Vidui, the conqueror of Fornost Arraign. They haven't got many forces
I respect you, my
enemy. What they do have is pretty shockingly bad. And I think we're at another turn end. Oh boy. Okay, so there's a few generals dotted around, but nothing to really worry about. And
moving to crush the enemy.
We can just move into Dead Man's Sight.
Besieging the coward, my lord.
They're not going anywhere. They've got much by the way of reinforcements in the general vicinity. So next turn, I'm just going to walk in and take it. Now, hopefully, yeah, there's unfortunately no Shadow of Melkor here, but they do have the Barrows resource, so it'll be a good province for us. And hopefully, once we take this, we can move immediately straight across and try and take the town of Anumanas, or the great city of Anumanas as well. That would be pretty great.
It will be an honor defeating you.
Irregular is probably a little bit of a problem, but minor.
I respect you, my enemy.
Be a small unit.
I will only address you in battle. I will only
just
address
some crappy
you in
Breland rubbish units. And I will rejoin you in a moment. And welcome back to turn 18. And Fornost has been assaulted. That is us that have caused that. And it seems like we have drawn out some armies. So,
come and get me.
Greenway's Spearmen are actually quite good, but yeah, the Dunedain have sent this force out. They've sent this
Let us
force
settle matters
out,
on the field of battle.
and they've sent this one under Captain Phalion. So I think the first thing to do is take Dead Man's Dyke itself. Although they get volunteers. Interesting. I did not know that. So they get a garrison script then in Dead Man's Dyke. That's going to be... I mean, is it all
An
infantry?
order. We shall slaughter them, my lord.
Dunedain volunteers, 911. So they're not pushovers. They're sort of equivalent to standard Gondor militia. But they don't have any archers. Now the question is, we've got some archers. We've got 1 plus some raiders, so 3 units of raiders. Our general, you're an archer unit as well. So 2 units of archers plus wargs, 4 units of wargs, and Lord Scold. I mean, it's probably worth, you know, trying to win this, capture town, and then dealing with all of these surrounding armies one by one. So thank you very much for watching. Let's jump in on the battle map. And welcome to the battle. Now, it looks to me like they've got all of their forces in the town centre. So hopefully this means I can easily flank around them. Now, I must say, the Fornost battle map is really bloody awesome. I love the statues, I love the broken down look of it. It is really good. It's a cool little setup. It's a shame you can't go through the walls. Now let's put time forwards. Just break on in. Or in fact, let's put a cut in here, and I'll come back to you when we've broken down the walls and got our units in. And welcome back. We're getting our units into position currently. Got some more archers over here that I forgot about. Now, we're going to take the cavalry, I think, and bring them, I think, on the flank. Take them off fire at will, get them to head around. Take skirmishers up, I think, this side path here, along with Drangu. Oh no! Oh, that was very worrying. Thank God the AI is stupid, because that could have gone terribly wrong. So we got pretty much a decent angle from about midway. Now, the question is, how much range does Skuld have? Because Skuld could be the key here. So the Angmar archers have a range of 160. Skuld has a range of 190. Okay. So yeah, we want Skuld to get involved pretty much as early as possible. We want these guys, they're all out of range at the moment. Kind of sadly. But we've got a lot of our warg shooty cav, as I'm going to so eloquently put it. And we want the wargs and things to really do as much damage as possible. Now, the best unit is probably... not sure where the best unit is actually. The Wardens is what I'm looking for. Ah, they're the Wardens. Okay, let's bring up our cavalry. Waiting for the Dark Blades to move on up. While we're waiting for that, we might as well move up the Hillmen, because they're going to act as like a little bit of a reserve. And then we're going to use our crappy conscripts and shit Hillman units to flank, I think, around. Go, go, go. Right, let's take them on fire at will. Get them the hell out of Dodge. Right, and I do see a little bit of the old... an old movement coming up. Now, he's not quite in position to start opening fire. And we haven't quite got these guys into position yet. Let's use a little bit more archer fire there. And then let's see if we can't get the Dark Blades up and around. Now, we're going to probably want to bring Hoonvorn and his Barrow-wights around the flank as well. So let's bring them around. And then let's get our infantry a little bit closer. Didn't really mean to have them that far back, but that's my own fault. Right, we want everyone to run. Right, we've got more people heading towards the wargs. Let's get them out of there. Let's take these guys, put them on fire at will. And then if I need to bring them back, I can as well. They can chase us for as long as they want. We'll do as much damage as possible to them. Right, you guys can actually fall back a little bit. Right, and you shoot the volunteers. The Angmar infantry shooting them. What are they called? The Dark Blades are shooting there. We're bringing around the Thralls just to act as a bit of a irritating annoyance on the flank. We've got our hillmen in position with their pikes. Pretty much the perfect situation is a little bit of a pike wall. I just need to keep an eye, really, with my wargs. Yeah, we don't want to lose all of our units to some crappy wargs. And speaking of losing all of our units, Drangu needs to get the hell out of Dodge. And probably need to replace him with some Thralls. And then the Hillmen, they can hit the flank. And the Wargs can probably do a rear flanking charge as well. Keep on skirmishing away if you'd be so kind. I don't really care if we lose all that many of our sort of flank units here. That's less important to me. What's more important to me is that we try and do as much damage as possible
we will
without
smash the
losing
enemy.
that many units. And the Barrow-wights are making their way around the flank. We've lost 2%, they've lost 20%, so this is the sort of numbers that we want. It's not perfect, but it's near enough. If you've got a good angle, you know what, you guys hit that unit in the flank right at the back there. Right, and then I can probably bring out my cavalry now. They can come over here. And then get the hell out of Dodge. Whoa. A little bit of friendly fire there, I think. Rather disappointingly.
If we continue like this,
Definitely
we will
working.
smash the enemy.
At the moment, up to 31% killed, but we have lost 6% now, so that's a little bit disappointing. We can take our cavalry and go in for a little rear charge there. And you know what? Let's bring these raiders around. And then I think we should take maybe some Angmar infantry to support our Warg units over here. They are heading the right way. And I think what's probably best is maybe, yeah, Boonvorn and you head around the flank. Boonvorn can do a very quick little charge. Take this power as well. The pikemen are holding the line beautifully, might I say. And our archers are getting the job done over here. Now let's make sure that we're all getting the hell out of... Right. Come on. Get on out. Don't get caught by those spearmen. Handle business, please.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
The volunteers look like they are.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
And I think we're going to beat back. Those Unified volunteers have pretty much had it. There's only 29 of these guys. And we can take our cavalry round. What's left of them there. Yeah, that distracted the wardens probably for long enough. Form on up. The thralls and things. The rest of those volunteers have pretty much had it as well. Speaking of which, the cavalry needs to just keep on doing a little bit more distraction work, because it seems to me like that is doing the job of keeping these guys away from the main fight. Right, the wild scout skirmishes are unfortunately breaking. Volunteers and things around here, and then we can probably bring Drangu up the middle because we can do some layered fire with him. There's only a few volunteers left, but a bit of bullets. And yeah. Let's give our archers another target of this unit of volunteers. So we can pull back. Let our archers do as much of the work as possible. We really want our archers to do the majority of the work here. And those wardens are determined to get to our cavalry. It's a good job then I moved some infantry around, because if they do come this direction, we've got plenty of arrows waiting for them. No, they're sort of wigging out a little bit. They're not sure, I don't think. Drangu, let's have you move up a tad. Let's keep this summary execution of archers going. That unit of archers is out of ammo. Now, I know this is a bit of a stock battle, but this is all about economy. You are under attack. Well done. Right, and let's get Drangu to get a few more kills as well. Put time forwards a tad. Maybe shoot these guys. Drangu, I think you can get a few more kills over here rather than there. Because there's not actually that many of them left. It's like 5. It's nothing.
We're under attack!
Oh, they are suffering. We had a unit rout, but 1 unit of wargs for all this damage is definitely worth it. And this is what happens when you don't have any archers. Is that it? Is that all of the ammo done? Looks like it. Apart from the Angmar archers over here, they've got a little tiny bit left. They'll burn through that relatively quickly. They're out of ammo. Right, let's take I think, Drangu out.
Wait!
Have him just do a quick charge.
Let's take him hunting.
Because just a quick charge with them. Only because they will do a little tiny bit of damage. Finish the job, please. Alright. Now on the charge, they will pretty much decimate
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Okay, that's him dealt with. Come on, Barrow-wights, finish the job. Oh, I do like the Barrow-wight units, they are very good. Still on charge.
Our men are in command
Very
of the
difficult
castle.
for the AI to handle. Hopefully Hillborn can get a couple of kills, whatever he is. The answer is no. he stayed away from battle. You can hardly blame him. Now, that might trigger the AI to send some units back. I.e., yeah, it has triggered them. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to position these guys as a direct block, and then I think we'll take Grimborn and his Barrow-wights onto the flank.
Units, time! The hills will be ours.
And then let's move these housecarls in to handle the taking of the town centre.
Come forth from the hills! Charge!
We might as well let these
Our men
guys
no
charge.
longer command the castle.
These poor wardens have been through the ringer.
To me, Hillman! Our men have taken control of the castle.
Hillborn can make his way in, he can trigger a rally as he attacks. Whoa, that's one hell of a flank.
Come forth from the hills!
So Hillborn has proven his majestic
The battle
valor
is very
once
much
again
in our favor. Victory will be
by
ours.
nearly completely wiping out more wardens. We taste the blood of the Northern Guna died on this day, and they fall like,
To me, Hillman!
I don't know, What's a good thing that they fall like? Let's just say they fall. They fall like the fools they are, and fool them. Let's bring some cav around as well. Oh! That guy flew! Only 27
Enemy general lies dead.
And the general's dead.
Right
which
to war.
probably means
Behold how our cowardly foe. This is
so we
a
lost
clear
240,
victory.
which is a fair amount, but we killed a lot more than that. The Barrow-wights got a lot of kills. Hillman doing pretty well as well. Archer's getting 109. Angmar Archer's getting 88 there. Pretty good going. Happy with that. And welcome back. Now, I think there's only one thing to do with these guys.
My lord.
Which is kill them off.
Victory!
And I think we should exterminate the populace.
These people now kneel before us, my lord.
Well done, Hoomvorn, conqueror of Fornost terrain. What an amazing, vicious monster you are becoming, my friend. Now, the question is, where do we go next? Do we take out the small army here? Or one of the larger ones? Dunno. It's difficult to say. I mean, you've got some archers. You know, the Dunedain Rangers.
It will be an honor defeating
This army
you.
is very weak. So I'm tempted to go for this one.
Come and get me, you coward.
So I think we will go for this
Moving
one.
to crush the enemy.
Because they've got a couple of decent Dunedain bodyguard units, but other than that, nothing much. And we can kill off Arafor and Avindui in this battle. Bandits, Journeymen, and Wardens are nothing to be particularly concerned about against the full force of our army. But I think we'll do this in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and then we will fight the next 3 battles in the next episode. Thanks again. Bye-bye.